Olympus Project Exposed. Imagine a world where the pursuit of athletic glory transcends natural limits. A world where the next Usain Bolt, Michael Jordan, or Simone Biles isn't born. But this isn't the plot of a dystopian sci-fi novel. It's the chilling whisper at the heart of what's known as Project Olympus. A clandestine initiative shrouded in secrecy and fueled by anonymous leaks, rumored to genetically engineer humans from birth to achieve unprecedented athletic prowess. The very notion is enough to send shivers down your spine, challenging everything we understand about fair play, human potential, and the spirit of competition. The legend of Project Olympus began not in official reports, but in the dark corners of the internet, in hushed conversations among bioethicists, and in the speculative musings of geneticists. It started as a what-if scenario. What if we could map the human genome, identify the genes responsible for peak athletic performance, and then, crucially, mine them? What if we could not only select for advantageous traits, but actively enhance them before an individual even takes their first breath? The theoretical capabilities are staggering. We're talking about athletes with enhanced strength that could redefine powerlifting records, speed that would make current sprinters look like they're jogging, endurance that would render marathons mere sprints, and rapid recovery times that would nullify the impact of grueling training regimes. The scientific speculation that fueled this chilling legend points to several key areas of genetic manipulation. Firstly, muscle fiber composition. Imagine altering the ratio of fast-twitch to slow-twitch fibers, or even enhancing the efficiency of both, to create a hybrid athlete capable of both explosive power and sustained effort. Then there's mitochondrial efficiency, the powerhouses of our cells. If you could boost their ability to convert nutrients into energy, you'd have an athlete virtually immune to fatigue. Furthermore, whispers suggest interventions to enhance oxygen uptake and delivery, creating a super-efficient cardiovascular system. Think of the implications for sports like cycling, swimming, or high-altitude climbing. And what about pain tolerance and injury recovery? Genes linked to collagen production, inflammation response, and even nerve regeneration could theoretically be optimized, creating an athlete who not only performs at peak, but bounces back from injuries with unprecedented speed. The initial whispers of Project Olympus didn't just come from abstract scientific papers. They reportedly emerged from anonymous leaks within the burgeoning biotech sector. These leaks weren't definitive proof, but they painted a disturbing picture of deep-pocketed, ethically ambiguous organizations exploring the very limits of human enhancement. Some claim to have seen redacted documents. Others spoke of encountering unusual research proposals, all hinting at a program that moved beyond therapeutic gene editing to the proactive engineering of human potential. The goal? To create the ultimate sports champion. Not just a better athlete, but one so profoundly optimized that they would exist in a class entirely of their own, making current athletic records seem quaint. This isn't just about winning a medal. It's about redefining what it means to be human in the context of competition. If Project Olympus is real, it challenges the very definition of natural talent. Is talent an inherent gift, honed by dedication and practice, or is it merely a set of genetic predispositions waiting to be optimized? The existence of such a program would imply that the playing field isn't just uneven, it's fundamentally broken. It suggests a future where the podium is dominated not by the most dedicated or naturally gifted, but by those who were genetically manufactured for victory. This isn't just a scandal, it's a philosophical earthquake threatening to dismantle the very foundations of competitive sports and force humanity to confront the terrifying implications of playing God with our own biology. The question isn't just, should we do this, but have we? And if the rumors are true, have we already crossed that line? Ethical sports debate. The chilling possibility of Project Olympus immediately plunges us into a profound ethical and moral quagmire. If such a program exists, it doesn't just push boundaries, it obliterates them. How would the creation of designer athletes challenge the very definition of fair play? Sports, at their core, are built on the principle of a level playing field, where victory is earned through skill, dedication, and natural ability. If one competitor is genetically engineered for superiority from birth, how can any contest be considered fair? The very spirit of competition, which celebrates human achievement and the triumph of the human spirit over adversity, would be irrevocably tainted. It would transform inspiration into alienation, as ordinary athletes, no matter how dedicated, would be rendered obsolete by their genetically optimized counterparts. The societal backlash to the revelation of Project Olympus would be immense and multifaceted. We'd see global protests, calls for immediate bans, and a fundamental reevaluation of what constitutes a human competitor. The legal quagmires alone would be staggering. How do you regulate something so deeply embedded in an individual's biology? Would genetically engineered athletes be protected under anti-discrimination laws, or would they be universally banned from competition? What legal frameworks would need to be established to prevent the creation of such individuals, or to manage their integration into society if they already exist? The legal implications extend beyond sports, touching upon human rights, the ethics of reproduction, and the very definition of personhood. We're talking about a legal battleground that could redefine jurisprudential thought for generations. And then there's the psychological toll. Imagine being an individual potentially created for a single, predetermined purpose, athletic dominance. What does that do to one's sense of identity, autonomy, and self-worth? Are they truly free to choose their own path, or are they forever bound by the genetic blueprint laid out for them? The pressure to perform would be astronomical, amplified by the knowledge that their very existence is a testament to scientific intervention, not just personal effort. This could lead to unprecedented levels of anxiety, depression, and an existential crisis that no amount of gold medals could assuage. They wouldn't just be athletes, they would be living experiments, their lives a constant public spectacle. But is Project Olympus a terrifying reality or a chilling urban legend? The truth is, concrete, irrefutable evidence remains elusive. The evidence, often cited in whispers, ranges from suspiciously dominant athletes with unusually rapid career trajectories and recovery times, to vague reports of advanced, secretive research facilities. Some point to anomalies in physiological data or unconfirmed reports of untraceable performance enhancers that operate at a genetic level. Yet, each of these alleged proof points can be attributed to other factors: exceptional natural talent, cutting-edge but conventional training, or even less sophisticated forms of doping. The human body, even without genetic modification, is capable of astonishing feats. What we often see as superhuman could simply be the extreme end of natural variation combined with relentless dedication. The immense scientific and logistical challenges of such a project cannot be overstated. Genetically engineering a human from birth with precise athletic enhancements, ensuring those enhancements are stable, safe, and don't lead to unforeseen health complications is a monumental task. The human genome is incredibly complex, and our understanding of gene-trait relationships, especially for polygenic traits like athletic performance, is still evolving. The ethical barriers alone would make any overt research impossible in most parts of the world. Therefore, for Project Olympus to exist, it would have to operate in absolute secrecy, outside the purview of international law and ethical oversight, with virtually unlimited resources and a complete disregard for human rights. So, where does that leave us? Are we facing a future where the pursuit of ultimate victory has indeed pushed us into an ethical abyss, birthing a generation of designer athletes? Or is Project Olympus a powerful, cautionary tale, a modern myth reflecting our deepest anxieties about scientific progress and the integrity of human competition? The debate continues to rage, fueled by speculation, fear, and the undeniable march of biotechnological advancement. Regardless of its reality, the legend of Project Olympus serves as a stark reminder of the profound questions we must answer as humanity stands at the precipice of altering its own genetic destiny. What future do we want for sports and for ourselves?